I'm late again. Hello. Well, it's Modair time again. Knox is chilling. We've had a good evening chasing mice, playing ball, eating snacks. So I'm here and we're ready to roast Modair again. Hello. That's okay, Wendy. Hero. How are y'all? So here's what happened. Modair went out of business on Friday. We did a live stream last night. We only got through one video because Justin Prince is Justin Prince, and no, Justin Prince isn't in Modair. He was in Modair, and now he's in Make Wellness, and he's trying to recruit people. It's a whole thing. Well, I found this really cool new Chrome extension that lets me download Facebook posts instead of having to take screenshots. So we are going to go on a snooping read, and watch all of the sharks in the water pretend like they're not trying to recruit everybody and their mom into their new multi-level marketing company. So I hope y'all are here for that. I certainly am here for that. That is why I'm live streaming, and we'll play the we'll play the disclaimer. Right? Meow? Right here.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And you may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us.
Okay. I have posts for us to look at. I have a video for us to watch. It's more Make Wellness sharks, but it's this. The reason I know about her is because she was in Young Living. Then she had a I hate Young Living moment, just like I did, but she didn't leave multi-level marketing. She jumped into Make Wellness. So we've got that. We've got a bunch of other people that are now in my auto downloading program because they're twisty as hell. Hello, Lizzie and Marie and Lisa and Raquel, Megan, Van the Lawyer Cat, also Wendy, Sarah, Rachel, Rach. I would get the soundbite for Rach, but it's, what is her name? She's Hollis, Rachel Hollis, but I wouldn't do that to you. You know what I'm saying? Arlene and CE, what's up? Danielle. I hope you got a lot of cleaning in. That's a lot of content. Andy, hero. High and a low. What's a high, what's a low? If you're new here, what's a high from your day? What's a low? Because we're not about toxic positivity. I'll tell you my high. Knox and I had a chill day. I sat outside with him for an extended period of time, and I got some crocheting in. And I got some reading in. And I also fought with my editing program a little bit. And then I started, and I found my my extension for Facebook posts, and it's life-changing. My low, I'm not feeling the best physically, but I'm happy to be here. Our rescue ninja is in the house, and all of y'all rescue ninjas out there, thank you so much for everything you do. No, I know. We're not Rachel Hall's fans. I get it. I was just, the Rach one that Kia's World does? That one. Amy! Also, before we begin, if the sound is going out, it's because of YouTube, so go out and come back in. If it's glitching for you, it will not glitch on the replay. We're dancing around some gremlins from Gary Young, okay? So I'm going to pin that to the chat, and we'll get started in like 1,200 seconds. And I want to see y'all's highs and lows. Hi, slept all day because I was up till 4:30 a.m. watching a D-Stasher Witchy Live, an amazing community low. Found out I have to see my mom. Oh no. Hey, Diane. Just got home from work. Was a good 12-hour shift. Low, tired. High, cleaned and read a lot. Low, body hurts from curling. I must have forgotten you curled. My cousin curls, and I love watching curling. High, finished crocheting a doll hat and bag. Wait, was that American Girl doll? Is that what you were saying the other day? Or was that somebody else? There's a lot of crochet projects going on in the chat. Hi, today volunteering at the local art center sale. So fun with friends. Low, nothing really. Yes, Blue Kazoo, let's go. I know I've missed some highs. Let me just pin this in the chat real quick. I wish I could pin stuff in the chat on Ecamm, but it's okay. Hello, Jeanette. Okay. If sound is crackly, go out of YouTube app and come back in. If I am glitching, it will be fine on replay. Okay? Pin message. All right. We're golden. I'm waiting for one of y'all to hit Golden Kazoo again. Hi, I got out for a walk with my baby Snark, but low, it's been a rough anxiety day. I'm so sorry. Oh wait, what did Andy's Web? I got distracted. Howdy, hey everyone, some funny good news. Just found out that our adopted German Shepherd has the same birthday as my husband. We're making 2 cakes. I love that so much. Yeah, I brought my little, it's a little star thing for the ceiling, but I have it going at my house in my regular one, so I'm gonna put one right there, and then we're, gonna have the best mobile stream. I'm glad you're here, Amy. Our chief science officer is here. Our rescue ninja is here. All the peeps are here. 1 month. Let's go. I love that. I love that so much. Thank you so much for your monetary support. I appreciate it. My back hurts and keeps spasming, but I can't take my next muscle relaxer yet. I'm so sorry. I hope that you get relief soon. Hi, Shadow. Here's how I have it set up for the reading of the post. What I thought was, we'll read a couple posts, then we'll watch the video, then we'll read a couple more posts. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to read the twisty ones first. I'm just trying to see if this one's actually twisty. Oh, this one's twisty. Literally, the sharks are circling the water. It's like your friends, I guess your former friends who you didn't think were sharks, jumped into the water, turned into sharks, and then came and bit your lifeboat. That's what it feels like in the comments in the Facebook world over here. Rachel, member for 1 month, Secret Squirrel Squad. Let's go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, moving on up for both of y'all. Let's go.
Well, we're moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Thank you so much, Rachel and Marie. Y'all are twinsies. 1 month and 1 month. I love it. Amy said, completely off topic. We love it. I asked my roommates to trade out my roommate to trade out my associate's diploma for the master's in one of my frames, but the associate's was framed so weirdly that he was worried he'd rip it. They can, are they called framers? They're next level. They will frame something and it'll be good for the rest of time. He didn't rip it, but it was bizarre. I can imagine. I mean, unless you put it in yourself, like if it was framed by a professional, they don't play around. Make wellness for 1. Amare, number 2. Who else? Make wellness and Amare are the top runners, the front runners that I've seen so far. Arbonne is not in the running. Live Good might be in the running. I'm trying to think. Optavia has no chance. If you're just popping in, we're trying to see who is like the biggest sharks in the water, trying to eat the people who just got booted by Modair. You know the lady who goes, "You are the weakest link. Goodbye." That one? That's what just happened yesterday. Modair's gone. Shackley. Gosh. I think Shackley has such a bad reputation. They've been around for a long time, but they come across as like your grandparents' MLM. No shade to our grandparents because y'all are incredible. I don't know if they would have the allure unless you were giving out bridge contracts. Monate has no chance. Firmaglow has no chance. And we're watching a live stream, a 6-minute live stream by Tony, who was like, "Oh my God, every MLM's going out, and don't you want to be with a new one in our pre-launch?" Yeah, we're gonna watch that one too. Make Wellness has a new podcast. Oh my God. Oh, product. I was like, a podcast? This is incredible. Live Good has a podcast. That one's awful. Cardiac health product? What the hell? Like a combo GLP-1 and a cardiac health product? This is so random. My friend is in North Star. She made a post yesterday saying she's sorry for the Modair people. I think she was trying to draw them in, and now apparently North Star has some fake pet insurance. I'm chuckling because we've seen this before. Literally, sharks in the water. Also, don't trust your pets with MLM products, in my opinion, okay? There's better pet insurances. Lisa said, don't give them IDSDC. Okay, I won't. No more ideas. Coconuts. Oh no. If you're listening, Coconuts said, "Hero, sadly found out my mom is using Monate and has been for months. RIP. I'm so sorry. Also, if this crashes on my computer, I'm gonna be sad. My light situation is, it is what it is. I'm gonna see, what are y'all's predictions? Oh God, Vocal Fox, I'm so sad. I'm so sorry about that. Amare for sure. Saw a note where someone high up at Modair worked for 24 hours to get the best quality collagen, which sounds super suspicious. Yeah, it means they've joined a new company. I don't even know who has good collagen. I mean, Young Living's out of the race. doTERRA's out of the race for sure. There's no way. There's no makeup MLM that's going to be competing for any of these reps. It's all going to be health and wellness people. And it's going to be the shiniest, best comp plan for health and wellness. And Jenny Elizabeth, formerly of Prove It, now in Amare, is doing the same thing. Kelsey Ray, Prove It. Herbalife has sucked up Prove It. Kelsey Ray is doing the same thing. Yes. What is wild? We know y'all were watching the John Melton video yesterday with Julie Joe. And there was discussion about, did he know? Did he not know? And I think collectively everyone was like, hell yeah, he knew. Go back another day. Right before that, he has a video on how to switch companies ethically. He knew. He knew. He knew. He knew. John Melton openly calling people fat was just disgusting. Not surprised, but yes, disgusting. Amare Asma, former Modair CEO. Oh. Oh no, coconuts. What I find interesting is that I think if your hair doesn't fall out, allegedly, whatever, that when you're in a hair MLM, you start washing it more intentionally because you want the products to work. And I think just the act of washing and exfoliating your scalp and rinsing and all that other stuff, I'm not saying that shampoo and conditioner can't do something for you. I would say your dermatologist is the best person to talk to about that. But I think that is more impactful than Monet's product. But that's just me. John Melton's not the one who looked like he took an edible. Are ethics in the universe with us? No, they're in they're not. They've taken one of the eternity stones and gone to a different universe. Let me tell you the name really quickly before we start. I'm having to save where I am in this Modair scroll fest I'm doing because I'm screenshotting. I'm not screenshotting my new excerpt is. Not excerpt. Extension. Please hold. I mean, I downloaded it, so I hope he didn't. I hope he did not delete it. Okay, so he did I had to start all over building my following. Or if I had to, that's what they want y'all watch. The one before that says, please don't play him on my deal. How to ethically switch from one company to another. You can't make this shit up. That was at April 9th at 8:46 a.m. And there was a scammer in his comments. I think it's wild. I think it's absolutely wild. Edible guy will go down in an anti-MLM lore. I bet so. I hope Julie Joe does a where is edible guy like every 6 months. Tori! You have a screenshot of collagen product from Walmart that was reasonably priced and was going to send it over as a point of reference? That'd be amazing. Kyle was the high guy we think he is from Paper Letter. Yeah. Did he forget the and unethically? I mean, spelling isn't a strong point of John's. I'm joking. I know someone's going to get upset about that. I am living on the edge of panic attack at all times now. Ooh. We are in the bad place. I have that soundbite, but I haven't finished everything, but I do have a ton of visual sound bites now, and I'm so excited. Okay. Let me just stop running my mouth for a second. Is this it? Okay. I couldn't make this go all the way to the edge, so we're going to have to suffer with these. Unless I can make it. Hold on. Please hold. View. Okay. So why can't it just Why can't it just grow? What am I doing? Are you new here? Kinda. Oh. Preview. Secondaries display. No. I was like, I don't like the sides. I wish you could pick the sides that you wanted. I'll be able to fix it either way. Let me just put it over to the side. And I'm going to zoom out. Okay. And then I'm going to... DC, what are you doing? I don't know. Preview. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to problem solve. All right. Welcome to my channel where sometimes we have technical difficulties. But we'll be able to scroll on this, which is great. See? Just taking all the new stuff off. Ta-da! I think it's ta-da. I don't know. If you are just coming in, please read the pinned comment because things could be messed up. We don't know. Undo. Lock. Mostly. Hold on. Unlock. Lock. Unlock. Here we go. Almost. Drop a 1 in the chat if you promise not to touch the poop. Because I want to go all the way up to the beginning. Drop a 1 in the comment. Rip. Is that better? The ad should only be breaking every 12 minutes because I already set that up. I don't know why they're breaking every 5 minutes, and I've turned my audio up to help that. Oh my god, Jessica. Let me look. I have it set up for 12. I don't have it set up for optimal deal, so it should be going at the same time for everybody. Let me double check. I will do that just to double check. I just turned my audio up. It is not fun to have a bunch of ads, so I put it on 12 minutes. Okay, it's on 12 and it's not clicked to do the show ads to viewers at different times to maximize revenue. That's turned off, so it should be 12 minutes for everybody. I'm sorry that that's happening. I did turn my sound up, so hopefully that's better for everybody. If it's not, I'm doing the best I can. I'm sorry. But yeah, it is on 12 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna guess that we're all on the same page of not touching the poop. These are all public. Okay. These are public pages. They are not, none of these have been screenshotted from a private account. So I'm not blurring anybody. Everyone get in the car. We're going to go TP the house. All right. My letter to Modair in October.
This is a snarky one, so. My letter to Modair. In October 2021, everything I had worked so hard to build was ripped away in an instant. 6 years of hustle, blood, sweat, and tears gone. Our incomes disappeared overnight. I didn't know where to go or what to do. This is a little dramatic even for me. Okay. I felt lost, defeated. Not wanting to lead anyone into something uncertain again, I told my team to move on without me, to find what brought them peace and purpose. I don't think that was supposed to be a period, but that's okay. Hard return, hard return. I carried so much guilt, ellipses, even though it wasn't my fault. But I just couldn't bear the thought of letting anyone down, ever again. Hard return, hard return. I quietly decided that any moves I made from that point forward would be on my own terms. And if anyone wanted to come with me, they could. But I wasn't going to go chasing after I sent them off on their own. Oh wait, it doesn't say that. Hard return, hard return. Then came Modair. Hard return, hard return. I joined in December 2021, still grieving, still trying to find steady ground. My parents had just announced their divorce. Everything in my world felt like it was falling apart. Hard return, hard return. 3 months in, I flew to Modair's convention. Alone, out of my element, insecure, still hurting, and yet, ellipses. The moment I arrived, I was embraced like I had... Oops. I'm having audio issues. Hold on. God. I was embraced like I'd been in the cult for years. Oh, wait, it doesn't say that. Like I had been there for years. Hard return. Hard return. People invited me in. Every lunch. Every dinner. No cliques. No competition. Just real people and love bombing. Oh, wait, the love bombing's not there either. I honestly didn't know people like that even existed in this industry. And they don't even more because Modair is out of business. Oh, it doesn't say that, sorry. The way I was treated had a lasting impact that I wasn't expecting. After a while, I decided to walk. Oh, I forgot to start hard returns. Forget it. After a while, I decided... Wait, is there? I lost my pet. I lost my place. Lunch, dinner. Oh, my bad. After a while, I decided to walk away from the industry for 2 years. Hard return. Hard return. Even though the business wasn't the right fit for me at the time, I now know. Those people were placed in my life by God. And not the CEO of Modair. Sorry, it doesn't say that either. Every moment, every conversation, every connection, ellipses, was part of capital His plan. Capital His is referring to the Lord. Hard return. Hard return. Fast forward to today. I told you so. Oh, wait, it doesn't. Those same people I met at Modair years ago, they're the ones I'm building with today. Oh, you can't make this shit up. They're the only ones that could have pulled me out of retirement when I said I was done for good. Hard return. Hard return. This is longer than a CVS receipt. Oh, to Modair and to everyone who lost their income today. Your season is not over, because if you have a pulse and a credit card, I have a place for you on my team. I'm sorry, it doesn't. I keep reading, not what's on the page, sorry. God has prepared you for this moment, and so has the CEO of Modere, because he just shut his business down. Sorry. Even when it feels like everything is falling apart, it might just be falling into place. Hard return. Hard return. Grieve if you want to. Cry if you must. And then, when you're ready, get up and show the world what you're made of. Somebody just thumbs down the stream. They probably hate Baby Snark. Because one closed door doesn't mean the story ends. Rip, I can't read. Sometimes it's how the best chapters begin. Hard return. Hard return. Thank you, Modair, for being a part of my healing, for the friendships, and for the seeds that were planted that are now finally blooming.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I cannot. I just cannot. I broke my cord. Nobody move a muscle. Okay. So I was like, oh, this isn't that twisty. And then she gets to the bottom and she's like, I was with Modair and then I went out of business. And then those same people in Modair that jumped ship to wherever she went, now I'm building with them. And if you want to build with me, you can too. This is a public Facebook post. And then we can also see the comments. Callie, couldn't be better said. Your next opportunity is here for you and your team, and LifeWave is knocking on your door. Oh my God. You cannot make this. You cannot make this up. Somebody is pitching LifeWave in the comments of this Facebook page. Callie, couldn't be better said. Your next opportunity is here for you and your team, and LifeWave is knocking on your door. 20-year-old company, 200 patents, new technology releases planned over the next 9 years. Recognized at Global Networking Growth Awards year over year. It's time to take your team and launch your future. Join us on our next biannual incentive trip. I'm currently sitting on the beach in Punta Vida. Check out www.liveyounger.com. Top right corner to change language preferences. Let's chat. What is happening? That's pretty bold. Very bold. I mean, go for no. Go for no. Hoops does LifeWave? Don't you know about the little patches that you put on that magically cure you with energy from your body, and they can fix all the things on you? And they're only reusable up to a point, and like there's a pack that costs $60. They fix quote unquote all the things. It's magical. Lobsters in the chat, lobster Jesus. So the cool thing about this, I know I'm like, look at my extension. It will screenshot. I don't have to like make it super small, then drag my mouse down. It just exports. Well, I only have it set up to export 50 comments. So I was part of Modair. This lady, I promise you, is going to be messaging every single person in this live chat. Not live chat. These comment sections, it's a warm market. It's a warm market. Now, since I want to watch videos more than I want to do anything in my life, we're going to watch Tony Van Schoik. It's going to be a little bit of a, frustrating. Oh, and we're going to do Holly Hillier too, because she's a chicken nugget. Transfer. Thank you for 50 likes. Here we go. Miraculously, Dr. Tap. What's up? Y'all are going to have to help me fix the sound because... Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. If I could play that right now, I would, but Disney hates me. I have to do the polite demon lawyer, let's get down to business to defeat the Huns, and I haven't remade it, so... Unless I have it. Hold on, let me look. Squirrel Trail. If I can find it, that would be great. Let's get down to business. Is that this one? Polite Demon Lawyer. Please play, please play. Okay. Disney will not slap that one, and I'm putting it back on my soundboard. We're gonna have to take a pause. Hold on. How's everyone doing? Road. Sounds perfect. Great, great, great. This is obviously more important than Tony Vanoik, right? Like, of course, putting a sound in. Is that too loud? I'm sure it was. Let's get down to business. Should we play the funeral march once again while I do this? I'll have to do it in a second. This cannot be on the kazoo page because we're organizing it by fuckery. Where is this one? Show file location. Audio. Okay, it's in audio. Thumbs downers, what's up? Live long and prosper. Demon. I've labeled it Demon Mulan. Whoops. Perfect. Also, in honor of Modair, and if you think I'm making fun of y'all, no, I think all MLMs are an ethical business model, and I am glad that their ecosystem is obliterated via dumpster fire. I truly am. Funeral march just for Modair. OMG, the best comment thread I ever did on Facebook was a tag team with my buddy Jack. In undergrad, we reimagined Let's Get Down to Business to talk about our approaching finals. Dozens of likes. That's incredible. Emailing everybody at 3 p.m. that they're going to close at 5 p.m. is diabolical. Yep, it is. It was my finest hour. Dr. Taff, I love that. Emmy, hero, another baby snark. I hope you and Baby Snark are doing wonderfully. Demon Mulan is a perfect name for it. All right, let's get down to Tony. I wish that I could set up something on my computer to do something else. Oh, rip. Miss Ma'am's friend has a Firmaglow shirt on. We cannot. I cannot. Firmaglow backwards right here. Sorry. Can we zoom in?
Hi, everyone.
Dear God. You don't have to. I'm going to take a screenshot. The font. Avery and I hate it. Avery and I hate this font. We hate their branding. We hate their pre-launch website. If you missed that stream, we redid the branding. Newborn squishes, yes. Yeah. So they didn't have to pay out any of the commissions. Yep. In my opinion. Let's go, Star. You can do it. 3 p.m. on a Friday. Yeah. Rip if you needed to pay bills or you were depending on your check on Friday. All that work you did, no commissions. Tony is starting... Okay, let me tell you. Conspiracy theory. Tony was terminated from Monate. We'll get around to how this is about Modair in a second. Tony Vanoik, the number one rep, not the number one top, the very first rep that ever took a chance on Monate, was a top performer there, was terminated over a year ago. And so she went from Monate to Amare. She stayed with Amare a very short period of time. Then we get the announcement that she's in pre-launch for her company called Firmaglow, which is fermented hair care. after, like right after that, we see that Amare is releasing their fermented hair care. And I say to myself, that's too coincidental. I don't know if Tony actually was already starting her plans to open her own MLM via fermented hair care, and that's why Monet terminated her. I don't know if she didn't like her comp plan and she was looking around at Amare, and that's why they terminated her. She got terminated, then she goes to Amare, and why is Tony opening the same type of business for one of the products that Amare is doing? That doesn't make sense to me. So fermented hair care is what Tony's doing, and she said she's going to do 100 million. She's going to do millions and millions of dollars in the first year. Good luck with that website. Good luck with that landing page. Good luck with that branding. I say good luck, I mean I hope it ends up in the dumpster. Diabolical, super villain behavior. Amy, that cannot be legal. I think businesses can do that. They literally shut the doors and the website and everything, no access to anything, no paychecks. So any orders, I hope any orders that had been placed would be the money would be refunded, but we don't know. Can you imagine reps who placed an order to make their volume or whatever? Also, it's diabolical. They closed on the 11th and people get paid on the 15th of the month. So it's just twisty all around. All right, here we go. So now, everybody and their mom, their dad, and Justin Prince are like, oh, Modair, we're so sorry, reps, that you don't have a company. You don't have a home anymore. Don't you want to come join our multi-level marketing company because you're probably in a dire financial situation because Modair screwed you over? Tony Vanoik is doing the same thing on this live. So that's how we are connecting the squirrel trail lines to this. All of the top leaders, all of the top company owners are trying to fill the black hole that has been created, the void that has been created because Modair has taken themselves out of the game. If you hear a bark, it's Knox. He is trying to play with the mouse again in the backyard, and he came in like 9:48. So I promise to go check on him in a second if he really wants to go out, but he really wants to play with the mouse right now. So it's hard to pull him in when he starts playing with the mice. Oh no, I love a connection point. I feel like we need to make strings at some point. Also, warning, Tony is a sovereign citizen and is also on the crunchier side. So I don't know if that's going to come in on this video. If that's too twisty, definitely take care of yourself.
It's been a hot minute. It's Tony here.
And Anissa?
Yes, so I am at her house in beautiful southwestern Missouri. It is a gorgeous.
Do I need to lower her? Do I need to raise her? Do we just need to burn the computer? I'm doing my best. Ooh.
If you're just listening, this is Melissa. Come join me at my new MLM that I started because I got fired from my old MLM, which can totally happen because you have no control whatsoever in this world. Yep.
Totally stable. And stable, and you totally own your own business and are a CEO. Yeah, except when an entire company gets terminated. That's I say delightful. I know there's people hurting. I have never pretended to like MLM. Is that an appeal? I'm like, am I doing a logical fallacy right now? I'm not cold-hearted. I'm also not going to cry over a multi-level marketing company closing. I'm not. I've been watching Sovereign Citizen LawTube all day where somebody who's a sovereign citizen tries to try their own case in front of a judge. It's very hilarious. It's hilarious. If you're going to be a sovereign citizen, I say, like, I'm not trying to control you, but if you're going to go into a court, maybe hire a lawyer. I don't know. Baby snark from the car speakers hits different. Oh no, sorry, Alyssa.
Gorgeous day. She lives off the, is that a river?
It is.
Okay.
Is that a river? The body of water over? What do you mean? Was she asking if it was a pond? What is happening?
So let me get down to the brass tacks of this. And you guys, I really want to talk to people that have lost their livelihoods.
See, right after that. The desperation, I can smell it from here, and I don't have smell-o-vision. Oh my God, Tony. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. I'm gonna fix my life. Hold on one second. Rip, hold on. I'm just going to fix something. And we'll save this. Sorry.
And especially since the beginning of this year, we've seen 31 Rodan.
Well, he just kind of chases them up the fence. He doesn't catch them. So, yeah, he's good. I stay outside with him when he's outside. Other than when I let him go to the bathroom earlier and came back in.
Fields previously.
Yeah, this is I don't remember her name. I don't think she's in oh, that's so mean. I'm not gonna say it.
Previously to that, and then just recently Modair. And I just want to say, I understand. I went through the same thing.
No, you didn't. You got terminated. Am I just not like SATing this correct? Do you know how you do this is to this as this is to this? Modair to Modair reps is Monate to Tony Van Schoik. No, you got terminated.
Many years ago, now it's been, 12, 13 years, that I went through a very similar situation. You feel like the rug is...
Oh, maybe her company before Monate closed down. I'm sorry. I should have kept listening.
Been pulled out from under you, and I don't blame you guys. But here's the thing. Take a second and breathe. Please. Because there's a reason why this door shut and other ones are open.
This makes me so angry. So keep going.
I'm not here to promote anything that we're doing.
Yeah, we're just going to shake our heads, but I am going to wear Firmaglow just so you know, and it's going to be backwards because Tony doesn't know how to flip the camera. But we're just going to wear our branded merchandise and just let you know, like, we're just sharing in your grief. We're, oh, also, by the way, I'm like, we sell Firmaglow. Tony was like, you need to stand right there because then they can see the logo so that if they decide, oh my God, we still like Tony, they're going to know what company, except she doesn't know how to flip the camera. Oh my God, I'm so spicy right now. Sorry.
I'm just telling you, I understand. There's a lot of really great companies out there. I've had friends in companies.
What a perfect way to take a break. Dr. Tap gifted a DC membership. Diane got it. Let's go. Welcome back to Illyria. If I can find it.
Horatio Gold, headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
Thank you so much to Dr. Tap for causing magnetic chaos in the chat. Oh yeah, Lori Valadabel is defending herself right now, and it is a shit show. Would you also characterize it as a clusterfuck? Also, we're cursey word friendly here, so surprise. Hi, Al. I love your new howdy hell. That's awesome. Yeah, this is. I took my dad's mic, and This is my child's, not my child, but it is a child's little star thing for the ceiling that I use in my room. That was awkward. It's like I'm 12 years old again. Yeah, the fermented ingredients. Because they're using them and they're... Oh, I can't say that. I'm like, moderation, containment, self-control. And I'm like, I don't want to do either of that. Why would you show up to a live stream if you have a hair care company and not do your hair? That's my only question. That's my question. When she was in Monet, and then when she's here. Also, the reps in Monet who are always wearing hats. Listen, I can wear hats all I want. I'm not selling a multi-level marketing product. I'm not even repping a hair care company. Why don't y'all do your hair when you're gonna go live? Guess what you're selling? Hair shit. Oh my God.
Like Sarah Robbins, she's gone to Shackley. I'm super glad that she found a home. You know,
I'm being so kind.
My buddies, Jordan Kemper, Justin Prince, you know, they started their own company, Make Wellness, and, you know, the peptides. And, of course, Damian Rourke and Jeff Olson with Neoria. You guys...
2 more people to the naughty list? Hell yeah. Okay. I'll remember to put him down.
Us industry lovers, people who truly want to serve, we want to see you win. Okay, regardless. And I know that you're going through, like, your heart has been broken, that, you know, you feel defeated, you're feeling grief. I get it. Okay, because I went through the same thing. But the best part is for you to make educated decisions. Listen, yes, go through a grieving process, but don't wallow in it, because you're going to...
Oh, I'm sorry. I was part of a high control group for an extended period of time where more than likely I lost money, didn't make money, or went into debt for this opportunity. And not only that, I'm emotionally fucked up because of the high control group tactics. And then I'm going to listen to another top high control group leader tell me, oh, don't wallow in it. Why don't we go to a therapist and then process through the fact that someone's looking to take your money in an unethical way? No thanks, Tony. No thanks.
Need to, you know, shift and pivot and make some moves. I'm going to tell you, though, there's a lot of really great people out there, like the people that I just mentioned, like...
There she goes. She's doing the same thing Justin Prince did.
Us. We truly want to care and we want to serve.
I'll rewind it because I'm pausing it too much. I'm so sorry. I'm enraged.
You're going to need to, you know, shift and pivot and make some moves. I'm going to tell you, though, there's a lot of really great people out there, like the people that I just mentioned, like us. We truly want to care and we want to serve. And, you know, as a matter...
We want to care, but we're not really successful at it because we're too busy making money. Oh, she didn't say that. Sorry.
In fact, we're really, really brand new, but I want to make such a difference in the industry. I already signed up for Drexel's University.
She's bodyguard style branding right now, Alyssa. She is Tony, in my opinion, put her strategically, because you can look at Tony's live streams and a lot of times Tony's in the middle, unless she's walking. But a lot of times she puts herself in the middle. Why is she strategically on a different side now? And then she has her friend with the Firmaglow shirt on, and Firmaglow is Tony's company. Right, whatever, right there. Why is that? It's strategic, in my opinion. I wash my hair and then I do a clarifying rinse with body wash every 2 or 3 weeks, and then I make sure when I rinse my hair between shampoo and conditioner that the water turns clear. Which may not be a big deal if maybe... I'm not saying I have a lot of hair, but I do have a lot of hair, and I wasn't doing that before, and now I'm, like, doing better. I need to brush it, though. And I use shampoo and conditioner from the drugstore, like CVS or Target. A little bit different than Monet, but I can't compete with the Monet girlies.
In October, because I want to be an advocate for change. Okay? I know that, you know, so many of us do. Anissa, who's one of our business partners, she has multiple different businesses, brick and mortars and stuff like that. And I'm just going to say this right now. What Modair did yesterday was completely shitty. It was completely...
I love that she said that. Do we need soundbite? What Modair did yesterday was completely shitty. The only thing I've ever agreed with Tony saying. She's doing it to recruit people, but yesterday we were like, why is Justin Prince being so nice about this? This doesn't make any sense. He should have said, Modair fucked you over. I'm pissed that they fucked me over. Let's just feel fucked over together and then, create a monster MLM force and make wellness. I didn't say that. I said something different, but
the wrong way to go about it. You need to be honest and transparent with your field because you guys are.
Have you ever thought about sleeping in a silk bonnet? Or getting a silk pillowcase? Game changer. Game changer, dude. I think drop a one if we need to make that a soundbite, because I think we should.
What makes a company? I don't care what kind of products you sell. They could be the best damn products on planet Earth, but it's you who makes the difference. And so,
you're gonna make the difference.
Reach out if you just want.
You're gonna make the difference if they're good products, and then it's not unethical to sell. And you're gonna make the difference if they're bad products, and you can still sell bad products. Oh, she didn't say that, DC. It is one of the logical fallacies where you can say something and it can be interpreted different ways to cause confusion. Do I remember which one it is? No, but I will look it up because I'm trying to learn this shit. Also, Dr. Tapp, I did put God of the Gaps in logical fallacy land, so I'm very excited about that. I've also updated it for multi-level marketing, which is probably not appropriate. Find meaning. Hold on, I'm looking. Where is it? Equivocation fallacy. We'll just play it because why not? We will play it. Right? Meow. Equivocation. Welcome to my channel. Everything goes right all the time here. No. What is the equivocation fallacy? Using a word with multiple meanings in a misleading way. For example, our product is fine, but is that just okay or really fantastic for making money? Anyways, it's obviously not a word situation, it's more of a sentence, but Tony's doing it, in my opinion. Dr. Tapp knows all of them. Dr. Tapp knows all of them already. I should have asked Dr. Tapp to tell me. Oh, and I made an appeal to bullshit for you. I haven't loaded it up yet, but we made an appeal to bullshit.
Want to have a shoulder to cry on, if you want to have a crucial conversation, I would be glad to do that. But I also want you to hear from somebody who, and I have tons of different business experience outside of network marketing, but she's in the thick of it right now with her brick and mortar. So Anissa, I would love to hear your kind of like your overview on all of this that's happening.
Absolutely. I agree completely with Tony. We are so sorry for everything you're going through.
I think it's the prayer hands that's really convincing me that they're so sorry. I did broken waffles. Aya, hero.
It's not a fun time, and we get that. You were totally shell-shocked on Friday, and that's so undeserved by all of you. So Tony and I were talking, and in our businesses, in all businesses, you have peaks and valleys, right? You have to ride those out. I can tell you that most of our clients get government funding, they're government contracts. So every 4 years, when it's time to reelect the president, everything goes down, and we have to ride that valley. And we have to take care of our people. Our people are our number one.
Tony is known for this. Tony is known for this, either not getting a microphone, ever, not using her AirPod. She could have had one AirPod in her ear and one AirPod in her ear, and they could have been talking just fine. The sound, oh my God, the wind, it wrecks us every time. If you're sensory sensitive, just turn us down.
asset, like what Tony's talking about. So no, we don't just send them home and say, we don't have anything for you until we start getting more jobs. We give them things to do that keep them busy so they still have those paychecks, because they're not just employees of ours. They're coworkers. They are family. They and their family depend on what we are doing each and every day, and every decision we make, and our responsibility, that is a responsibility we take very seriously.
Shelby, welcome to the live chat. Howdy, hey, welcome. Glad you're here.
So what I'm saying is, take care of your people. That is, you have every right to feel the feelings you're feeling. You should have been taken better care of. This should have never happened. And again, the voice you have right now is one that everybody needs to hear. We need to come together as a business entity, as direct sales, and come up with the plan of how things need to change. What should be expected? As Tony,
I'll tell you right now. How about nobody has to pay to access their commission check? I'll put that on the table. How about the uplines don't get paid off of volume being purchased by their downline? I'll put that on the table. How about the upline gets paid on actual customer sales and they don't get paid out until 30 days after those customer sales clear? How about that? I'll put that on the table as well. Also, thank you for 60 likes. You know how much I love an even number. I don't think all MLM products are bad. I think the way the business model is, the compensation model is absolute fuckery. It's a petri dish for cult tactics and taking advantage of people. That's probably not the right combo. I mean words. Oh. Is it Thea or Tia? You're new. Welcome. We do not bite. We may nibble a little bit. I'm just joking. I'm joking. Modair distributors should just file for unemployment. Oh, wait, they can't because 1099 contractors. It puts all of the burden on the rep to risk for the company, and the company wins. The company wins. Alicia, how are you? Okay, well, Modair's closed. Modair went out of business yesterday, and Justin Prince, we watched his video last night. He is disingenuously sympathetic and was sharing all the good memories he had at Modair, and his body language said no. And then I have a bunch of Facebook posts to read. The first one we read in Baby Snark, and now we're listening to Tony Vanoik tell people, oh my God, we're so sorry that you lost your check in Modair, and we need to come together and make the direct selling space way more, ethical and stuff. And it's like, you're just looking to people to join Firmaglow in the pre-launch that's going on. I can tell. A little nibble seems fair. Oh my God, Danielle, thank you so much. Shelnu, welcome. Danielle, what a perfect pause for welcome to Illyria, because we definitely needed it.
Horatio Gold.
Welcome.
Headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
Firmaglow sounds like an evil cooperation in a dystopian book game. Would that not be awesome to do like a comp of a board game and make it look exactly like that? And then you have Tony as one of the characters, and you have whatever, her fighting against Monet or something, and her special like superpowers, her strength or whatever, are fermented foods or something. I feel like it would be it would take I'm not a good enough artist to do that, but I think that would be hilarious. Aren't we kind of in a dystopian world? I mean, we're in a dystopian corner of the internet with all this multi-level marketing stuff. Hello. If I could press play.
You said transparency, authenticity, taking care of your people have to happen. Good business ethics. You know, there's no
People buy in without any sign of product so that you could have an influx of cash so you could get your products on target to launch in a timely manner? Is that ethical? Okay.
should be going out of business on a Friday when it's payday without anybody having any idea that it's happening. That's so wrong.
Well, we don't know, like, does anyone know the pay schedule for Modair? We'll look it up. Maybe I'll just ask. There's perplexity. Go over here. Hold on. What was the pay schedule for Modair? I just want to know if it was weekly or if it was on the 15th. So, monthly commissions. Monthly commissions are deposited into Modair MyPay accounts by the 13th of each month for the previous month's activity. So they lost last month's. These commissions include earnings from customer orders, team sales, and bonuses based on qualifications. Even shittier than I thought. Daily pay processes twice a day. They not only missed out on their monthly pay, they missed out on their daily pay because they pay out 5 p.m. Mountain Time, which is why they had to close their doors at 3 p.m. If I can do the time conversion correctly. Customer orders and first orders from new social marketers are paid out daily, with adjustments made at the end of the month based on the social marketer's final promoter title. First order bonuses are paid weekly for helping new social marketers sell their first commissionable order. They missed out on those. Weekly commissions are funded 2 business days before Friday to ensure timely ACH transfers. So they didn't miss that one. Payments can be transferred to a checking account free and Modair debit card free or printed as a check, $3.50. This structure ensures flexibility and timely payouts for Modair social marketers. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. Yes. There's no sound? Go out and come back in. I will double check. There's a pinned comment that's telling y'all about the sound issues that YouTube is having. You have to go out and come back in if you're experiencing crackling or no sound. Yeah. Super villain behavior. Just before payday. Literally just before big payday and just before day payday. Yeah. I'm sorry for the issues. YouTube's been being a little frustrating. Great. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's my logical fallacies. That's not what I want. That's what I want. This is not what I want. Oh. Cool.
Somebody knew and chose not to share it. And I am so sorry that you got wrapped up in that. So please come together with us. Let us, and not as a business, but as a united front to the direct sales company world and how we can change this industry and make it better for everybody.
No. That's not what they want. They're playing the long game. It's like saying, hey, can I take you out for coffee? Like I'm new in the area and I just want to be friends. And then you are friends and friends and friends and you do your makeup every time you go there, or you do whatever you need to. You make your hair cute every time you go there because you're selling Modair, or you're, saying like, oh my God, I forgot to take my collagen before I left, so I'm just going to take it right now. And they're like, what is that thick, goopy texture that you're ingesting? Oh, this is incredible. It's going to help me lose all this weight because it's trim. What is, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just playing the long game.
Because it is worth saving, and only together can we make that happen.
Absolutely wonderful advice, Anissa. So you guys,
Sorry,
listen,
she blasted
we're
us.
praying for everybody out there affected by this.
Stop.
Or whatever the case may be. But we want to set the foundation for how this industry has got to change. One thing that Anissa noted is that it's not about revenue. It's truly about profit, and that's truly how you grow a business. And also,
somebody who's in the pre-launch is going to teach us about profit. Okay.
that you're able to serve and help so many other peoples, because this is an industry of service, and that's what we will continue to champion. We're, hopefully laying the foundation where a lot of companies.
A great point from Jessica. The thing about getting locked out within hours is it was a rush to download customer and team lists. Yep.
Are going to look at us and say, what they're doing is really incredible. Let's implement some of these strategies, because this industry is not dead, but we want it to thrive again. It's just going through a major change. We got to pull it out of the Jurassic Park era, right?
Yes.
So anyways, you guys, listen, we want to connect with you. If there's anything.
Somebody whose landing page looks like yours looks, and you're trying to tell us to pull the multi-level marketing industry out of the Jurassic Park ages? Have you ever played a sport? Let me ask y'all this. Have you ever played a sport? And I played more of an individual sport. I played singles and doubles, but mostly individual. But we trained, a lot of kids trained like in the same program. But you have those kids sometimes who talk a big game and can't back up what they're saying with their skill, with their engagement with the team, like their team spirit, just like being a decent human being to the others in your group. And then when something bad happens, it's never their fault. Tony comes across as the person who has big ideas but cannot follow through on them in a way that's meaningful, but is going to then take the next step and say, hey, I'm going to teach you how to do this, when she's not doing the things that she's telling us to do. I'm sorry, the buffering is going to buffer. It will not buffer on the replay. I know. Let me know, blink blonk, when it fixes itself. And to make it easier for those who are not premium watchers, I am going to turn the ads off. Okay? Ads are off. Hopefully, that will be better. Blink blonk if we're back. Ads are off. And let me know when we are back. Hello, Charlie. As y'all told your downline, have you tried working harder? Clearly, you didn't want it enough if your industry is struggling. Okay, great. Yeah, YouTube's being a turd a little bit. I've turned ads off to hopefully make up for those of y'all who don't have YouTube Premium, and I don't want y'all having to like struggle with buffering and struggle with ads too. So, blink blanc, we're back. Let's go.
That we can do, don't hesitate to reach out. We appreciate you guys so much. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Okay, now we're gonna read another. Why am I over here? Okay. I'm going to open up another file. Close selected image. Oh, no. Is this it? Okay, here's another twisty one. Oh, mother trucker. I don't know what I did. Okay. All right. Do not touch the poop. We know the rules. It has been very chicken nuggety. That was just an example of the sharks in the water. Modair. She gets baby snark too because she's.
Let me take a drink. This is gonna be a long one. Modair, all caps. What the hell? You just toot. Them twos. Can I just go in a little bit? No. Okay. Don't move a muscle. Can I go like this? Oh, yes. Kind of. Okay, that's good enough. Oh, shit. Please hold. What are we doing? I'm tired, Grandpa. Okay. Lock. Modair, all caps. Thank you for the years you provided so much for me, my family, and my ability to build and grow. And covet? What? And grow covet? Is it to build and grow covet? Somebody help me. What is happening? Brown heart? That's a choice. Brown heart? Hard return. Hard return. While the company's doors closing has come as a shock to so many, the closing of my doors happened 5 months ago when they terminated me for no reason whatsoever, not paying me my final paycheck and all, mainly because I wanted to share products that I loved that were not theirs.
Do you not understand an independent contractor agreement, a policies and procedures, something that you signed that says, hey, if you do this, we're going to terminate you. You got to read the stuff you sign, people. You have to read the stuff you sign. This is another CVS receipt, so buckle up. She's also in the auto downloader, so it's going to be a good time.
Sorry. Hard return. Hard return. Sorry. Rip. So, if you're wondering where I went, the cat is out of the bag. I was not allowed to reach out to anyone or say anything to my team or my customers without threats of being served. Hard return. Hard return. So, here is a public apology that I'm going to use as a recruiting message. Oh, it doesn't say that. So, here is a public apology. If you ever thought I left you hanging, exclamation point, space, brown heart. Hard return. Hard return. The MLM world is a weird one. I have been doing this for a decade, and man, I feel like I have seen and experienced a lot. It can tear you down. So, hard return, hard return. It's the worst feeling ever. Hard return, hard return. Oh, sorry, y'all can't see it. My bad. Oh, I messed up. There is hope. I know there is for myself and so many who have no idea what's next. Brown heart, hard return, hard return. I am building and refuse to let this be. Oh, be it. If you're ready for what's next, let's go. What is this? What business are you in? Hello? DC, why didn't you read that? I don't know. Let's go. Oh, number 2.
Send me some information because you are a rock star. I'm guessing this person is someone on her team. All of this absolute insanity, but just so thankful you found your new home. She's probably someone on her team too. Oh! Well, not on the same scale as yours. That happened to me with Plexus. And it really was brutal. All because I wanted to share the best products from different companies with my clients. I found a new home as well. And they actually support us making money any way we want to make money. No scarcity mentality at all. Plenty of room for everyone. Is that Firmaglow? What do the green products mean? If there's a green 3-leaf clover, green fish, maybe they're seeds, a tree, and a lime? I don't know what that means. That's terrible. Send me your new company info. We're all in this together. I am in the MLM space, and all I can hope for is that companies out there learn from the mistakes of others. We need to realize the ChatGPT hyphens. We need to realize that we are all in this together, no matter what company you work for. We should be supporting each other. Really? Did you think Target and Walmart say that? Do you think Target, Walmart, and Amazon say that? Only in MLM. I'm looking to see that this is like I only downloaded like 50. So she's in something. I don't know exactly what. Let's read one more and then we'll watch another person being a shark. Let me do this. Oh, maybe it's Olive Tree. I'm sorry. It's YouTube. I'm sorry. She's using regular dashes and M dashes interchangeably. Unfortunately, I don't think it's ChatGPT FAO. I think she just types like... I thought you just said, Marie, that she just types like shit, but it's not. She just types like this. Is she sitting on a pile of dowels from Home Depot? Oh my God, yes, she is. How did I not notice this? She's sitting on a seat of dowels from Home Depot. This is the best. This should have been our thumbnail. Oh my God. I don't want to make it too reading, because we're going to watch some videos of people being sharks, you know? But she's in my download folder now. I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to double check. I put a bunch of people in there. I'm sorry, the buffering will fix itself on the replay. It fixed it on yesterday's video. I'm sorry it's impacting the live stream right now. I'm just going to double check that we're good to go. We have to look at Holly Hillier's stuff too. This is her. So she's for sure a public figure. 25,000. Oh, Brooke Ashley Banks follows her. Oh, okay. Please hold. I'm sorry. I just want to double check because, like, Covet is a hair product. Oh, wait, is Covet an MLM? Oh, it's her brand. I'm an idiot. YouTube is being a bitch. Okay. I went to look up one of these people and they had already blocked me and I was like, I don't even know who you are. It doesn't matter because I have to do this to auto download, so. I am not the person telling anybody. I just got to do the best I can to find this stuff. All right. Let's read Holly Hillier and then we'll watch the video, okay? Did I put it? Let me just put it on my computer real quick. All right, these are her stories. One of these we'll have to read because her kids, she put a picture of her kid on the screen. All right. Open with preview. Perfect. Kind of. All right. We'll do our best. So this is the wrong one. This is the first story that we're changing it up. What is happening? Sorry. All right. Let me try to do this. Okay. Now I know how the MLM people feel. We'll just do this. Oh. Perfect. I was like, I know there's a shortcut. Perfect. She said, Holly.
Hillier, you get baby snark too. Chicken nuggets assemble. Hello, if you're just coming in. Fuckery is afoot. Modair is closed. The Wicked Witch is dead. You know, all the things. Lots of these. It said, did you hear about Modair closing? Your take on it? Likely someone asked her that. I bet she asked that of herself. Lots of these in my inbox. And to me, this is a very sensitive situation. Hard return, hard return. I was just here, and I was very turned off by how I was approached after the announcement with Body. So here are my thoughts. Ellipses. Hard return, hard return. First, my heart goes out to everyone at Modair. Hard return, hard return. Secondly, you will be okay. You are smart. You are more than capable. Didn't I get this email from Kenley a few weeks ago? You are smart. You are more than capable. And believe it or not, there are places where you and your team can succeed even bigger. In the direct space or outside. You're either going to join her coaching program or you're going to join her at Make Wellness. Shmamari. Make Wellness. Just kidding. Make Wellness. Oh, shit. Hard return, hard return. You have so many amazing options. Your skills transfer. Do they? They transfer? Oh, I didn't know that. You are not starting over. This season gets to be even better. Heart hands. And lastly, if I can be of help or a listening ear, please don't hesitate to reach out. Just send me a DM so I know you're in my warm market. Oh wait, it doesn't say that. I did a ton of research and I am happy to share my list of questions I asked when I was making my decision on next steps.
I'm getting angry as I read this because we know why she went to Make Wellness, and her name is Lindsay. Lindsay what? Madaway. Lindsay Madaway took her top leaders from Body over to Make Wellness. Why do you think Scotty Hobbs went there? Who do you think taught Lindsay how to structure her downline in a way that she made the most of her money? Scotty Hobbs did. Oh my God. Last paragraph.
This isn't easy. I am praying for peace and discernment as you decide to join my team. As you make your decision on your next steps. Heart hands.
You know, MLM people make me want to never do heart hands again, and I just can't stop. Lindsay Matway was the #1 rep in Body for several years. There's a really creepy interview between her and Carl Deichler, the founder of Body, and she kind of took a back seat from doing Zoom calls or going live in the Slay Squad group, but a bunch of people went with her when she joined Make Wellness. And I bet, in my opinion, she got a bridge contract. I don't remember. She didn't really do a lot of lives. Holly Hillier probably is the one who didn't. Holly Hillier, how twisty she is on some of these training calls. It's wild. She's wild. She is wild.
Good morning. Just 6 months ago, I remember waking up with a pit in my stomach, wondering my next steps in my business. Hard return, hard return. I know the feeling well that many of the women in my field are going through because I target women. I'm sorry, she didn't say that. Today, I wake up with extreme gratitude. Being at a dying company was hard. It was crushing me that I got to live off my downline even though they weren't making any money. I'm sorry, I didn't say that. It was crushing me, and it was harder for my team to win if they won at all. Hard return, hard return. Being at a winning company with momentum unseen in the industry has changed my life and my team's lives. Hard return, hard return. My prayer is my friends in this space find their next right steps that have them looking back in 6 months with extreme gratitude on how it all unfolded for them. Heart hands.
So she's doing these stories, and I bet she asked herself that question of, what's your take on Modair? She's doing it to warm you up and say, I don't want you to come over and join me, but guess what? When I was part of a dying MLM, I too was upset. I too had all those same feelings, and I joined the #1 fastest growing network marketing company in the world. I don't know, they all claim that. But she joined Make Wellness. And now she's doing this as a way to get people to watch, then get people to say, oh, that's me too. Oh my gosh, you're saying all the things that I'm feeling right now. Yeah, because the chances of you joining another high control group within, like when you leave one, even though you were unceremoniously booted from a group, it's so high. It's so high to go from high control group to high control group. And the numbers, the percentage of people who rejoin a high control group within the first year of them leaving is wildly high. Pit not put. Which one is she? Pit not put, yeah. Hello, Julie. Let me keep writing. If sound is bad. Oops. If sound is bad, hop out. If buffering, it won't. All right, I'll try to keep doing this. I posted it in the top, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry everything's messed up. Oh, there's a... let me take this one off screen and I'll read it, okay? Afternoon nap time picked me up because I really just wanted to sleep with this guy. She shows a picture of her kid. Emotional, appeal to emotion, whatever. Energize plus focus peptides are my nap time secret weapon. So it's just another Make Wellness product. They close all the tabs in my brain and allow me to get double the amount done in half the time. I guess you can say that, but fine. And then she linked peptides for your brain. She's also supposed to say commissionable link. If you're an MLM, you need to put commissionable link. Oh, they don't care, DC. Why don't you ask the reps who've been fined? Why don't you ask the reps who've been let go from their MLMs? Oh, is that there's a so is it like a suppressed evidence fallacy where you're leaving out let's look. I'm just gonna guess, and I'll be embarrassed if I get it wrong, but that's okay. I feel like I've been learning these forever, and I still keep saying like I'm still learning these. It's a suppressed. Maybe. What is the suppressed evidence fallacy? Intentionally leaving out evidence that contradicts your argument. For example, highlighting only a few MLM success stories while ignoring the many failures. So close. I mean, it's very close to that. So, is it caffeine and water? We've looked at the ingredients once. They have the ingredients on their website, but I'll have to look at them again. I know this feels like, hey, we're supposed to be talking about Modair. Modair's gone. It's a dumpster fire, and all of the reps are trying to be recruited into other MLMs as fast as possible. Make Wellness and Amare and Live Good. Probably Live Good's not a super front runner. Nilo Life, no chance in hell they're recruiting anybody. Neo Life, only people who are obsessed with the LeBrants are probably going to join that company. I don't know. I don't know who the top 3 would be. It's not Monate. It's not Firmaglow. I don't know. I'll have to see a list. It's not Amway. Dear God, I hope it's not WFG or Primerica. That would be awful. Good night, Danielle. All right, here we go. Wrong. So I'm going to read these in my regular voice. Holly has put up screenshots of... Can I just zoom in? I'll make it bigger for everyone. I think I will. Okay. Whoa. Okay. My make check is digging our family out a big hole. You can't say that. A hole that would have continued to get bigger without this opportunity. You can't say that. It's been the biggest blessing in God's timing. The gift card I'm going to use for Disney, as I'm committed to making that dream come true for our family. And messages like these. Friday, my Make Wellness affiliates got their monthly bonuses, plus over 800 affiliates earned $500 gift cards. I'll share more next week, but my goodness, what a blessing when your inbox looks like this. I don't know. I'd rather get cash than a gift card. What do you mean you got gift cards? Thank you, Broken Waffles. You can't say this. You can't say $500 gift cards or anything having to do with money. You don't have any disclaimer on your fucking slide. You can always comment launch for more details on starting your affiliate mentorship with me. That's because they have a bot that will automatically message you when you send that word. When I started Make, all I wanted was to make enough money to pay my car note. My check is paying all my bills this month, paying for a plane ticket to Utah next month, and extra money to save or do as I please. Did you set aside money for tax? Sorry, I'm asking the most unfun questions of all time. You can't say that. Holly doesn't follow the rules, in my opinion. Where's the income disclosure statement? How can you join the Discord? Yep. Oh, I'm so sorry. I have been a little bit running around with my head cut off. There's the Discord link. Will be coming up by Nightbot in a second. So sorry. I've just been not doing good with the executive functioning. Okay, Tori, I'll look at it. The extra income is helping me make an extra payment on my car loan. Last thing I need paid off to be completely debt-free. Plus saving a big chunk up for an up-and-coming international trip. So grateful. For the gift card, I'm taking myself to Lulu for some new remote life clothes for my current full-time job. Are the gift cards Visa cards? I don't understand. You can always launch blah, blah, blah. Okay. Where? I feel so heard. They're responding to the... Well, let me zoom in. I love... This is something different. I don't know what this is for. I don't know what she said, but I love when you all ask me the science questions. As a type A engineer, I researched every single product I have ever shared a lot. You research Shakeology? You researched Energize? Okay. Science, data, clinical trials, testimonials, personal experience. Your trust means the world, so I am always happy to expand on my findings and share with you. What about... Let me know if you get in. I have it on my phone to see when people join Discord, so I will... People have been able to use the link, so hopefully that's good. We're watching a video now. I hope this is what I think it is. If it's not, we'll jump ship early. Do. There we go. Coming in hot. Okay, escape. Okay. Open. None of the pauses have been taken out. We're all going to suffer together unless it's not what I think it is, and then we are going to not suffer together. This one? Nope. Yes. All right. Another rep. The reason I know about this rep is she was in Young Living. And then she joined Modair, I think. And then she went to Make Wellness when Justin Prince went to Make Wellness. Amy's like, sure, okay. Maybe, you know, the little, like, choose your character. I feel like we have Amy, our your chief science officer, and then we have everybody else claiming to do science stuff. And then we have the little song going. We need a science lab. Here we go.
Oh, hello. Happy Saturday. I almost said Sunday. Okay, so I started a...
She's coming in like with her makeup not done, her hair done, but she suspiciously has a Make Wellness shirt on. Come on, dude.
Rant of stories, and I said, you know what, screw this. I'm just going to go live.
Good evidence.
I don't know if that's the way you were meaning for it to be read, but that's the way I heard it in my head.
And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit outside on my patio, and we're going to chat. I should have had myself ready, but you know what? This is me.
This is me in my Make Wellness shirt.
This is how I roll. So, like I was saying in my stories, I have been inundated with phone calls, messages, just the craziest things. I've had people sliding into my DMs that I have no idea who they are, trying to offer me an opportunity. So I wanted to sit here and talk to you guys about this for a little bit, because this is what I want every social marketer, every person that was in Modair to know.
What is the sound? Do you get taxed on gift cards? Yeah, it's income. It's deferred income. So yeah. You get taxed on trips. I bet you do get taxed on gift cards. Here's what I think. When you buy a certain amount of gift cards, sometimes you get a discount. So you could say, hey, I'm buying $20,000 worth of gift cards, and you only have to pay like $18,000 for it or whatever. So they can say, hey, this is $500 that you've earned, and you have to pay tax on $500, but it didn't cost the company $500 to get you that $500. I hope I'm not buffering. I'm sure I am.
No, I just stepped in a pile of mud, and now I'm washing my feet off in the pool. So there's that.
Ew.
I genuinely want to give you my thoughts, my opinions.
Thoughts and opinions on right here. You can't really see it. So if you're listening to this, we have the rep in a video on the left side of my screen. At the bottom left corner, she's in a white shirt with an embroidered make on it, and it has wellness underneath. I don't believe, this is my opinion, the story I'm telling myself is that she strategically looked like she just rolled out of bed, like she was just having a lazy Saturday morning, when it's too coincidental that I wouldn't. Fine. I could be wrong, but that's the story I'm telling myself, and I feel suspicious, like she has ulterior motives. If you have other information that would direct me otherwise, let me know. Mary! Hero! I'm not sure, Graham. I'm not sure.
And I feel like there's so many moving parts. There's so many things going on right now. And it can be frustrating and it's overwhelming. So this is a public service announcement to everyone, but I'm specifically talking to people who have been abandoned by Modair.
They weren't abandoned. Modair closed their business and didn't pay out their commissions. You're making it emotional so they want to join you? Stop.
So if you haven't heard, Modair literally ripped a Band-Aid off and closed its door.
Mary celebrates 20 months? No cult, love you, DC, and this crew. Oh, live chat's the best. Thank you so much for being here for 20 months. Holy shit.
Well, we're moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Welcome, and also Mary has decided to go wild in the chat, gifting 5 DC memberships. Thank you so much. Also, love the profile picture. She believed she could. Welcome to membership. Son of the Sea, welcome to membership. Emily Sneed, welcome to membership. Serena Arnold, welcome to membership. And the Merry Widow, welcome to membership. Welcome to Illyria. I'm going to put the Discord in the chat again.
Horatio Gold, headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very Very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
I guess the reason that I'm so interested in how the behavior, what the behavior looks like when a company goes under and what happens when that void, like who fills the void? Who is going to go after the people? Because, and I don't know the sciencey terms, but like when space is empty, like stuff fills it. I'm sorry. The science people are going to be like, DC, did you go to school? I mean, I did, but I forgot shit. I find it interesting to see the cult tactics go in and how what it looks like trying to lure people into their MLM, kind of like we get to see what a party looks like on TikTok with Bomb Party. So this is interesting to me. I hope it's interesting to you, and we're here still watching.
It's wildly unfortunate, and we can sit here and we can shame corporate, we can shame the company, we can, say everything we want. We could try to psychoanalyze the situation, but the fact of the matter is what's happened has happened. It's done. So many people are without an income today. I know a lot of people were supposed to get pretty hefty bonuses. So basically what happened in Modair is you would get paid out daily on your customer sales. And then as you grow and rank up throughout the month, you get paid a higher percentage, and then whatever is in arrears gets paid out on that monthly bonus plus your team bonus. You get paid out your team bonus, and that's a lot of money for some people, especially if you're working the business smart.
Meaning that you've strategically placed people in your downlines so that you can maximize the comp plan, even if those people who you strategically placed do not win or make any money in multi-level marketing? Is that what you mean by being smart? I cannot. I mean, Justin Prince didn't get his $300,000 commission check. So it's very smart of Modair to close their business when they did. And she's saying, oh, it's done. That whatever happened, like, yeah, it wrecked so many people's lives, and also that business is unethical. The amount of people that have to lose for the few of y'all who are winning, and there's people saying, my family lost all of our income and now we're scrambling to whatever. I hear that, and I also hear 99.6% of people lose money, don't make any money, or go into debt in multi-level marketing. When I started waking up, when I was still in MLM, I could not get past that statistic. I couldn't get past it. The amount of people that are losing for the few at the top to win is wild. It's so wild. Filling a vacuum. Thank God Amy's here. Rip.
Fortunately, was pulled and had this intuitive feeling that something was wrong in the fall of 2003. And again, this is not about me.
Oh, I have spiritual awareness, so I knew that something was wrong in Modair, so I decided to leave, and fuck y'all for who were not sensitive enough to understand what was going on in the spiritual realm. That's what I'm hearing. That's not what she said, DC. She's like, oh my God, this isn't about me, but like, I'm so intuitive. Stop. She's sneaking stuff in by saying, oh, mer, and oh, but this isn't about me. And she's doing these, patting herself on the back, and then she's going, but it's not about me. It's gross.
I want to say, don't come at me with your opportunities, because I've already found a home.
We know you're wearing the shirt right now.
I left 9 months ago. So, and this is not to say, oh my gosh, my heart goes out to everyone. I have an opportunity if you're looking for a home.
Is she wearing a Cartier bracelet? Okay.
This is not that type of live. This is genuinely like what I want you guys to
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not.
expect, and what I want people to understand what the people in Modair are going through. I've been in this industry for 12 years. It is not fun. I've talked about the good, the bad, the ugly, the mental tax that it takes on you, the cult-like mentality. For the people that have been abandoned in Modair, you stayed loyal. You gave blind loyalness. And I hope this is a lesson to understand that monetizing your income streams is so important.
They're already your income streams, and what are you talking about monetizing it? She just said it's so important to monetize your income stream, so if they're your income streams, wouldn't you already be making money from it? I like how she said, like, y'all were blindly loyal, but I wasn't because I have a brain. That's the undertone I got, and I'm not here for it.
Never putting your eggs in one basket.
Oh,
I
you
think
fucked
staying
up.
hyper focused on one thing is always really, really important. But I also think that having multiple streams of income is massively important. And in fact,
Yeah,
most of the wealthy people out there diversify.
Squirrel Trail. The interesting thing about John, he was Jesse Lee's upline. That's the only reason I knew who John was. Then Jesse Lee threw a fit because John developed his program, whatever, his PDF, his like digital course shit with his wife for ad tag message. And Jesse Lee claimed I was the one that came up with that. I don't know. But when she got terminated from Modair because she was making a ton of money for Modair when she was there. She was in John's downline, and then she got terminated, and so there's the blood feud. They were kind of icily polite, ignoring each other in the different circles because John was big Eric Worre speaker and Jesse Lee was a big Eric Worre speaker, the GoPro stuff and everything. But so John's been building a backup plan for a long time now. And him starting his own company makes sense. When you look up his business LLCs and stuff like that, he's had one with his wife that's more than just him making an LLC to do Modair. So I'm wondering how successful that's going to be. I don't know how much he makes from that right now. But John and Nadia are pretty strategic. I say strategic in like, you better watch out if you're in their atmosphere, in their whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Gravitational pull. My bad.
By their income. And while that all sounds great, and while that is all true, there's also this narrative of like, yes, go have multiple streams of income, but you can't do anything else. So it's a catch-22.
Is nobody reading what they're supposed to sign anymore? Oh my God, I'm so offended I got terminated. You were doing things that you couldn't do. In Young Living, you could be in multiple multi-level marketing companies as long as they didn't have a product that Young Living shared. And when you get to the rank of Diamond in Young Living, you had to give up the other companies. That was the rule. It's different rules in different companies. And guess what? You read the policies and procedures. You read your contract before you sign it so you're not surprised when you're like, oh my God, why did I get terminated? I don't know. Read what you signed. Oh my God. Whatever.
I think that in this industry, like I was saying in my stories, people have this loyalty, and it is such an admirable thing and quality to be a loyal person. but there's something called dysfunctional loyalty, and it's when you are blind to the
Is that really a thing? I'm asking perplexity. It's better than Googling for me, so. I'm learning something new every day. Yes, there is a concept called dysfunctional loyalty, which refers to a form of loyalty that becomes harmful or counterproductive. It often involves staying committed to a person, organization, or relationship despite clear evidence of harm, toxicity, or imbalance. This type of loyalty can manifest in various contexts: tolerating harmful behavior, blind loyalty, emotional manipulation, cognitive dissonance, unreciprocated commitment. So dysfunctional loyalty, meaning you're loyal to your MLM, even though you know that it's not healthy.
dysfunction inside a relationship, inside a person, inside an industry, and you're willing to turn a blind eye. It's kind of like a parent that says, oh, my kid would never. Meanwhile, her kid's fucking Dennis the Menace running amok through town. So you always want to have that cognitive dissonance. You always want to have that awareness and that capability of asking.
You always want to have that cognitive dissonance? What? Why don't I understand this? Like, if you're aware of it, then wouldn't you do something different? Isn't it just you having different core values and then you choosing to go against them and that you should be aware of it? I don't... Someone might argue that you should want to experience cognitive dissonance because it can serve as a powerful catalyst for personal growth, self-awareness, and improved decision-making, while cognitive dissonance often feels uncomfortable. Embracing it can lead to significant benefits. Personal growth, critical thinking, improved decision-making, self-awareness, empathy and understanding, adaptability, ethical development. Reflecting on moral
Oh, great. Here come the construction workers. Alter anyone's motives for wanting to be in this industry. This industry is such a great opportunity. And maybe you're just done with it and that's okay too. But if you're not, this is for you. So what I'm seeing is a lot of heartbreak. What I'm seeing is a lot of confusion. What I see is a lot of people being stared at by the construction worker, and I feel really uncomfortable. What I'm seeing is a lot of people that are just...
Is the construction worker there to work at your house and they are... Forget it. It's not my person, not my problem.
Trying to process. And I understand that. On the flip side of that, what I see is a lot of other people's excitement because they feel like they can be the hero. They feel like their product, their business, their company is the best. Guys, this is the business. This is what it is. You cannot get mad at someone for sliding into your DMs. And listen, when I left Modair, I had 400 people that I had individually brought up, mind you, a much bigger team. I did not message one of them. I didn't message my whole team and tell them that I was leaving. I just didn't think it was right. I shared on my social media, and a couple of my...
You are not allowed to share because you signed the policies and procedures when you left Modair. Oh my God. Why do I know this and they don't?
Really close friends I kind of told, but as far as like leaving, I didn't. And I just felt like I want to do this the right way. I also don't want to hurt the people that I care about and the people that I know by me leaving this is going to bless, because there was someone that got all of my people and I was more than happy for that to happen. But this is the thing. You're going to have people slide into your DMs. You're going to have people giving you an opportunity. Is it predatory? I guess it depends on how you choose to see it.
She's talking about the benefits of cognitive dissonance, but then she's talking about could it be predatory or could it be not? She's paving the way for her to slide into someone's DMs or for them to feel comfortable to slide into her DMs because she said, hey, don't do this because it's predatory. She's sounding reasonable when she's still participating in the same tactics that the other reps are doing, that Justin Prince was doing, that Tony Van Schoik is doing. Hi, MLM exit. For sure. Yeah, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties, but we're doing the best we can.
It depends on how you can feel like the intention is going away. And what I've learned is I hate sliding into people's DMs. I hate being like, hey, I have this opportunity.
I'm saying the same thing that everybody in multi-level marketing has an issue with. I hate sliding into people's DMs and someone's going to say, oh my God, me too. Same. I'm going to go message her because we have something in common. And she's so reasonable. And she's not trying to be predatory because she's helping me identify predatory behavior. When you reaching out and contacting her is going to achieve the same thing that all these other people are trying to do. Get you to talk to somebody in MLM. Oh, that's not what she's trying to say, DC. I mean, listen to what she's saying and then see what happens. See how her team grows. Because people are going to say, oh my gosh, she's not slimy. We're going to go. We need to join a team somewhere. Why wouldn't we join her?
It's what we call cold messaging. And I've done it. I'm not going to lie. I've done it. I'm guilty. It doesn't ever work out. I think the biggest thing in this industry is really building relationships and building those friendships. And if someone sees
building transactional friendships and playing the long game, that you are not actually trying to become friends with someone, you're trying to become friends because you want something from them. So no cold messaging, just playing the long game.
what you're doing and is sparked or is interested, then they're going to come to you. It's called attraction marketing, or relational marketing, as I like to call it. But she does have two, maybe they're fake, but I don't think they are. She's got two Cartier bracelets on, a silver one and a gold one. They don't have the diamonds in them. Those are expensive. It's interesting that those are the love bracelets where you have to like screw them on and screw them off. Fine. She's wearing the Make Wellness shirt, so you know what company she's in. She's in front of her house that looks expensive and she has on her expensive jewelry. And someone's going to say, oh my God, you do well at this. You must do well at this. I cannot. And I'm not saying that the person getting sucked into this is the issue. I'm saying that she's strategically dressing this way so that she can communicate something, all the while saying the words that are communicating something to people. See now is a lot of people like really having the belief system that their product and their business is amazing and it's going to come in and swoop in and give you light in your darkness. And so I don't think anybody should be frustrated I don't think anybody should be annoyed at the fact that there are going to be people sliding into your DMs. It's going to happen. It's happened. Like I said, it's happened to me, and I respect.
And you've done it to other people.
Say, like, clearly you did not read my whole entire post. I'm not with Modair. I just am genuinely concerned about my friends and my family that are there, and my heart just breaks because it's not like they had any notice, but I have a new opportunity. I flipped the script. I have a new opportunity that I'm so happy with, and if you're interested, let me know. And then a lot of them are like, no, not really. And I'm like, okay, well, like, cool, end of story. How does it feel? But what I've learned about people who are messaging people like this is that it's not necessarily, like, yeah, it can be annoying, it can be predatory, but they're just playing devil's advocate here. They're just excited about what they're doing. They have what you once had in your business. So why is it that you're not happy with where you're at? You're upset, you're processing, you're going through all these things, but you're going to shame someone else for what you're going through?
No. You're going to shame someone else for what you're going through. No, they're... People can feel their feelings. They can also say, hey, I'm really frustrated with people sliding into my DMs. End of story. What is she even saying? And I guess her point is, someone is frustrated and we should just not be frustrated because the other person has good intentions. No. They can be frustrated. Hey, the story I tell myself when you slide into my DMs is that I'm angry. I feel like you're taking advantage of me. Is that true, or can you offer me more information? Hey, the story I'm telling myself when blah, 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 I feel this way. Can you give me some more information? Is that true, or can you give me some more information? She's saying you shouldn't feel some way because the other person only has good intentions. No. They get to feel however they want to feel. She's playing devil's advocate, but she's not acknowledging like you have the right to feel however you want to feel. And don't be convinced to do anything that you don't want to do by me saying, what if somebody has good intentions? Is anything good intention-wise in multi-level marketing? That's my belief, but it's different when you're an MLM. They're saying the same things, Kat, for sure. Word salad. It's interesting because she has some points and then she's way off on other points.
Frustrating. And this is a thing that I've learned in this business. If you're not going to be the one that reaches out to somebody to give them a helping hand, to give them a guiding light, then somebody else will. And that's why it's so important to have a game plan. And whether you have to process or not, that's okay. But I think if you're someone who has a connection with your customer base, that has a connection with your team, then you can easily communicate that and people will understand. People aren't going to go just for an opportunity. They're going to be a part of a culture. They want to go because you gave them value.
Can I just say this? And I'm sorry if this is so strange. This is me, and maybe this is different. Yeah, culture is great, but I would want to buy something, one, that the product is good, and two, that I can afford. That's it. And if there's great customer service, delightful. If I can get in and out and the customer service doesn't inhibit me from coming into the store or leaving the store quickly, good. Is it even better if like somebody's happy to see me or has a good, like, I don't know, extra? Depending on how extroverted I am, cool. It's the product first. And maybe it's not the product for everybody else first. Why do we have to talk about culture and community so much when all these companies are selling products and the culture and community fill all the potholes that these products create? That the information isn't there to support the claims. So it's like, oh, well, we can't really say that it has third-party testing, but guess what? We all like each other and we all go out for coffee on Thursdays. What? Hello? If this sounds wild, I mean, this is communications wild. There's twisty shit is happening everywhere and it's like overwhelming.
You gave them a feeling and you made them feel good. And I love that, I'm going to butcher this quote, that Maya Angelou quote that said, people don't remember who you were, what you did, what you said, but they will always remember how you made them feel. And
What? Hold on. I'll read the whole quote. Maya Angelou famously said, I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Just wanted to get it right because why not?
carried that quote with me. I mean, when I ran for Mrs. America in 2016, that was my slogan. And
Hey, I'm going to come out to my probably $1 million home with my pool, and I'm going to have my Make Wellness shirt on, and I'm going to have my $14,000 in bracelets on, and I'm going to just slide it in there that I ran for Mrs. America in 2016. And also, by the way, I can recruit people because I individually brought 400 people into my team at Modair. And we had a much larger team because all those 400 people that I brought in were just such great recruiters. And like, you see all the things that she is dropping that people are going to pick up and that subconsciously picked up and say, she's successful in MLM. I want to be successful in MLM. I'm going to join her. Well, that's not their fault. That's not her fault, DC. In my opinion, she's doing this strategically. That's my opinion. Also, I cannot, that's fine. I'm crooked too.
Through my life wanting to leave people feeling better than they did before. I feel like my biggest life purpose is to make people, or to not make people, but to help people feel confident, to help people feel and see their worth. And
what?
I think in this industry, there's so much of that going on, and it's such a beautiful thing. But there's also people that make you feel like they're a vulture and like you're an opportunity. And that doesn't feel good. But just understand that
she's saying the same thing to you subconsciously. You're an opportunity, and I'm going to do whatever I can to get you to stick. I have on super expensive jewelry. I have the name of my company. I'm not going to mention the name of my company, but you're probably going to go search it because my shirt, I'm going to show you that I have a pool, that my house looks expensive, that I can recruit, that I ran for Mrs. America, so I'm pretty. Like, oh my God.
That if someone is making you feel like that, if you feel like you're being poached, or you feel like someone's coming at you aggressively, they see your value. You have so much value.
We're going to reframe feeling like the prey to a predator. No. Hey, that is predatory, and if you don't like that, you can block that person. Hey, here's some words you can use. I do not want you to have this sales pitch with me, and if you continue, you will lose access to me. And she's saying, oh my God, just like think about it differently. You're not the prey for the predator. You should be happy the predator's even interested in eating you. That's not what she said, DC. She is actively recruiting for her multi-level marketing company. She is trying to create a safe space for you to walk into and join her team. And she's also trying to rewire the way that we think about predatory interactions and say, hey, you know what? Not predatory. They just think you're awesome. Yeah, they think you're an awesome snack.
So that should give you so much confidence to stand in, like, wow, they see what I have to offer. They're not seeing a pain point. They're seeing, unfortunately, a selfish version of what's in it for them, but they're also, again, devil's advocates, seeing that they can help you and they can be the hero.
No. Do you know how many times in Body that we went on a power hour where the leaders were like, you need to message 50 people, go. So you think that all these people in MLM are like, oh my God, this person has value. No, they have a list and they're going to message through the list. And then when they see that you've left your multi-level marketing company, they're going to re-message you. It's not that they see value. It's that you are a body, a warm body with a credit card. And you're probably desperate to join another MLM if you are making any money at all in your MLM before. In my opinion.
People love to be the hero. People love to help. So I
think my God,
seeing some of what's going to happen and what is already happening with people trying to like rescue these Modair orphans, we can kind of see this in a more positive light. And this isn't like a rose-colored glasses thing. This isn't like, oh, you need to have a positive mindset. This is the reality of it. I think it's...
No, it is not. Oh my God. Oh my God. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no.
Really important to be able to see things from different lenses. And again, absorb, collect the data, make a educated, logical. I was telling you, it's taking all the data, all the information, sitting with it.
Thank you, Jenny Jen. If you use ad blocker or have your settings set to a video quality that your device can't support, you might be experiencing buffering. Thank you so much. That's super helpful. Thank you, Jenny.
Not reacting right away and then processing it. So while you may be frustrated that this has happened to you, my Modair orphan friends, while you may be upset,
She's really calling them her Modair orphan friends? What?
you may be angry, while you may be scrambling, while you may be
Yes, Amy.
done, you also may be feeling pressure from the outside collective of network marketers. You may be feeling like everyone's now coming out of the woodworks and commenting on my stuff. Now I have strangers coming into my DMs making me feel like, oh, I got the next best thing. Oh, I have people that, are offering me, these crazy things. It is okay. Collect it. There's a reason why all of this is
Telling me to reframe something so that I can feel it differently in a way that is beneficial to you is not a way to help someone learn emotional agility or emotional intelligence. You can feel like the prey in this situation where everybody's trying to recruit you into their MLM. And you cannot feel good about that. End of story. What are the boundaries you want to have now? Okay, well, I'm going to turn off DMs from people I don't know. Cool. I'm going to I don't know. When someone messages me something and it's from somebody I know, this is the response I have written if they're going to try to recruit me into their MLM. Okay, cool. Why don't you offer resources, tools for someone to have boundaries and to also have those boundaries around the feelings that they're experiencing that are signposts for their core values. I don't want to be taken advantage of. I don't want to feel like I'm a transactional acquaintance. I don't want to feel like prey. I already said that. Whatever. And it's Amy's right. It's 100% rose-colored glasses. Mary Kay calls reps who don't have a director orphans. Mary Kay calls reps who signed up through Mary Kay and never got a director orphans. It's an awful term.
Is happening, and it may be for a comeback, it may be for a rebound, it may be for a pivot, it may be for a new freaking chapter. It may be for a new book for you. Sit with it. Do not react. Do not allow yourself to react out of anger. Don't allow yourself to react out of excitement. If it sounds too good to be true, sit with it.
You can react. You can choose. You can feel your anger. You can feel your anger and you can express your anger. You can feel fear and express your fear. You can feel joy and express your joy. All of these reps who are coming in saying, oh my God, be zen. Don't express something you're feeling. Emotional agility is better than in my opinion. Emotional agility is more helpful than emotional intelligence because you get to experience your feelings, not to harm or hurt yourself or others, but feeling anger and expressing anger, neutral. Feeling fear and expressing fear, neutral. I'm really sad. I'm in pain that my multi-level marketing company went under and didn't pay out any commissions. That's really upsetting. That's really painful. I feel angry. I feel scared. I feel sad. Okay. Show those emotions then. And also, sit with those emotions, sit with that information, realize the core values, realize the situation, maybe make a decision. Maybe don't join another MLM. You're going to do whatever you're going to do. Listening to reps like this tell you to not react. No. Yeah, they toss in little kernels of truth and twist them, and then they're also giving us really bad advice. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's wild. She's wild.
I think it's really important not to take on any outside energy other than your own. People are just excited because, again, they are loving what they're doing.
Hey, that person, one of the pieces of the building that fell and like hit you and whatever, you got dust in your eye and all this other stuff, but like, I just cannot with her. Like, there's stuff that actually impacts people. Ma'am, this impacted people.
Excited about their product. They're excited about.
And so then saying, hey, you know what? That building was just excited to come down because a new building's going to be created, and that, you getting hurt in the process. Just realize how excited the person who was knocking down that building was to start something new. Just realize how excited that person was to whatever it is. Recategorize it when it's like, no, this still hurt. Thanks.
Their company. They're excited about your value and the potential it can bring to their situation. And
stop. This is so twisty. I didn't know this was going to be this twisty, but here we are.
And the potential that they could bring some help and assistance and a new opportunity to you. So, again, I understand the frustration. I understand all the chaos that's going around right now.
Did one of your companies close on the day before? I'm sorry, the hour that you would have been paid, the few minutes before that, didn't close and didn't pay out any commissions? Did that happen to you? Did you miss out on all of your monthly commissions and your daily commissions? No? You're going to tell us how to feel? I don't know what she's saying now.
But just know that you do not have to make any decisions. You do not have to feed off of any specific energy. Just take a breath and you're in a space right now of collecting information. Collect all the information, get all the love, get all the prayers, get all the support, but don't look at things in a way that this is a negative thing. I know that's hard to say when you're going through.
Oh my God, it's negative. I can sit with the same emotion and say, wow, I'm glad that Modair is closed. I don't like any multi-level marketing company. Now, do I have room for a company to go from MLM to completely business to customer sales? Yeah, I do have room for that. Also, somebody saying, I can be happy that a company's closed, and I can also say, yeah, the reps who got fucked over by Modere, that sucks, and it's not happening for them. I don't understand. Therapy did this too, where they're like, oh my God, because we were reading out of some book, we did it every day, and I was like, not everything is happening for people. Like, what happens when shitty stuff happens to someone? What happens when something evil happens to someone? You're saying everything's happening for us? Hell no. I mean, Modair closing happened for a reason, but it's not happening for the people who lost their ability to make income. Now, do I think the way they made income was unethical? Yeah. And can I also say that probably really stirred up some feelings in them? Yeah. And listening to Miss Ma'am over here say, it's happening for you. Disrespectfully, I hope you step in some more mud.
Through it. But not everyone that's reaching out has ulterior motives. They just see your worth. They see the worth in their situation.
Your worth, you have a pulse and you have a credit card. You're worth more than that, but I'm telling you, if you think that someone is scouting you out specifically in MLM, that they passed over 100 people they could have cold messaged and they sought out you, I'm sorry to tell you that's not what happened. All those reps who are saying, I've got 5 spots left open to be able to mentor, and I'm not taking anybody outside those 5. You think they're going to say no to 10 people? They will say yes to 10 people. Oh, my coach didn't do that. Did you look at her recruiting numbers for the month? Or did you just trust her that 5 people, that you were one of the 5 that she wanted to pick, and that she was going to interview you and make sure the 5 right people joined her company, joined her whatever downline? Stop. I'm naive, but I'm not that naive.
Situation and how it can bless you and how it can benefit you, and understand that this is a part of the job. Like, again, if not, Becky, who's saying, oh, I have these, this mushroom product that's great, I think you would be great for this. If not her, someone else will. And you're going to be put in a situation, I promise you, at some point in your rebuilding process where you're going to reach out to someone and you
don't have to cold message all the time. There are some people with bigger influence. The number one recruiter in Young Living for several years, when she first started, she was taking in 500-600 people a month for months and months and months and months. She was recruiting that many. She was strategically building her 6 legs she needed. She did not have to cold message a single person because she had built her design account, and she was feeding people into her essential oil account from her design account. And with both places, she was receiving a bunch of requests to join her team, and she didn't say no to one person. 500 people a month. The points that she ended up getting for one of the trips, I think was 20,000 more than the second place person. I don't know.
You're going to hope that they see it through the lens of logic. They're going to...
It's not always logical. You're on a list, and if you left an MLM, you're probably more likely to join an MLM, so they want to reach out first. We saw in that earlier screenshot the person trying to pitch LifeWave in the comments. Stop.
Appreciate your hustle. Appreciate someone else's hustle. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to agree with it, but appreciate their hustle. Understand what they're doing, and just value that.
Hello.
And if it doesn't align with you, there's nothing wrong with saying that. But I think understanding someone's intentions and understanding what they're doing, we can cheer that on and still be like, man.
I hate to do this, and I'm not a lawyer. Can I just say this? Everybody talks about intentions. I'm going to talk about manslaughter versus MURDER. I know that there's legal, all this stuff. The keep it simple stupid is, if something's classified as manslaughter, the person didn't intend to do it, I think. I know there's different degrees of MURDER. With that one, it's intent. People die in both categories. You can still have quote unquote good intent or not malintent or whatever, and somebody can still be hurt or harmed in the process. I'm sorry to all the lawyers in the chat. I'm sure I'm butchering this. I'm saying that just because you have a certain type of intent doesn't mean that intent and the actions that follow your intent don't harm somebody else. And you can be wrong about their intent too, but you can also see the consequences of the actions.
Not for me. So I feel like I've talked in some circles, but hopefully you get the gist of what I'm saying. This is a lot, and it sounds like drama or like there's some tea going on, but this is just the nature of this business, unfortunately, when you're built on unsteady ground and you don't have a transparent corporate.
Modair was open for 23 years. What do you mean unsteady ground? I'm not defending an MLM. And yes, the vultures are circling. I don't think, like, the way that she's talking, it's like, oh my God, they were open for a year and of course it was unsteady. Burr, burr, burr. Did anybody think that Modair would go down before Monate? Because I certainly wouldn't. I didn't call that one. I didn't call that one for 1 second. 23 years. It's not 10 years. It's not 5 years. It's not 2 years. It's not whatever, 15 years. It was 23 years they were open. She's lost the plot. The audacity of this person to tell people how they are supposed to feel or not. We are all responsible for our own feelings. Yep. And she's invalidating your feelings and telling you to reframe people's actions. No thanks.
Team. It's really unfortunate, but again, we're not going to go into the why of why this all happened.
Oh my God.
We're just stuck with a situation where we have.
I'm gonna take a screenshot so I can go take a look at this, because the screenshots I have from different top people in who are upset about the Modair stuff. It's wild. It's wild.
People we love and we care about stuck, and trying to figure it out. So some of them have already figured it out, which is really convenient, especially some of like the people that I know were at the top. They already have a plan and they already know what's going on, which is super sus.
How did you know that? Because you tried to recruit them into Make Wellness and they said, hey, I already have a plan. We know John Melton knew, in my opinion. Okay, in Julie Joe's chat, y'all watched the video that John did the day before Modair closed. If you watch the video before that, the title is wild. How do you switch? How do you ethically switch from one multi-level marketing company to another? It's not going to matter because Modair can't sue you. Oh, cool. That'd be great.
And again, goes into the whole manipulation and, oh, I didn't know, I'm a victim, and people like latch onto it, which is so crazy to me. But I want you to.
What do you think someone is when they were going to make commissions from a company that promised them the commissions when they did the work in selling the product and recruiting people? And the company said, we are going to give you this amount of commissions because you recruited these people and you sold the product. And then the company closes when you were depending on that money to pay your bills. Even though I don't agree with MLM and I don't agree with the business model, what do you think those people are? You're talking about a victim mindset? They can be the victims of Modair. Yay, she's a leader in Make Wellness. Join her team. No.
Maybe journal and sit down with the things that you're so grateful for that you learned, the skill sets that grew, the courage and the leadership that grew with you. And I also want you to sit down and write about the things that suck. And I think that's one of the most important things that I've done in everything that I've gone through, all the changes.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that recommendation. Write the good things, write the bad things. That's why we do a high and a low. Maybe write your highs and maybe write your lows. If you do this in MLM, though, write down all the lows and see if they outweigh the highs. A lot of times they're going to outweigh the highs. And your profit and loss statement, that's definitely going to outweigh the highs for the most part.
Divorce, the single mom, the co-parenting, the leaving of a business that I built for 7 years to go to Modair, to leave that because I saw the red flags happening there.
She was in Young Living, then she went to Modair, then she went to Make Wellness.
I saw at my last company, and then to rebuild here, to get remarried and rebuild that. Like, you're going to have so many situations in your life where you're starting over. And
hold on, she has I can't stop looking. I watch this this account on Instagram, and she prices out people's outfits who are going through rush. It's kind of like a guilty pleasure, like daytime TV. Anyways, So I'm looking at some of these things that this individual's talked about on their channel, and I'm like, that's a hell of a lot of money on your arm. Holy mother forking shirt balls. I'm just here in my Sunday morning chill. Don't join my team. Just reframe people messaging you that it's positive because you should feel good about that. I mean, how good am I going to feel if I'm running through Jurassic Park getting chased by a Tyrannosaurus Rex? Like, wow, you should feel valuable because he wants to eat you? Stop.
You may not be at an age where you feel like you should be starting over, but I promise you, we are not given anything that we cannot handle.
Oh, stop.
And you will rise through this. These aren't ashes. This is just a refertilization of some shitty soil.
I hate this so much. This makes me so angry. And you're going to tell those people what she's saying? Hell no. The people who got fucked over for their commissions in Modair? God. The company going out of business wasn't for you. Can I give you my email? Oh, campsite. If you go, Vanessa, if you go to the campsite, you can just put it, you can upload it, put the link in any of the top two. I can get it. Thank you. Sorry for the difficulties. The superiority of these people that go, well, I saw the writing on the wall and left early. Sucks for you. Yeah, it's awful.
Is how I like to think of it. And everyone's journey is going to look different. But take all the good, learn from the bad, and redo and come back better than ever with whatever it is you want to do. And don't feel pressure. Don't feel, that you have to make any rash decisions now, but do understand that if you've built a business, that if you're not going to make a decision, someone else will. And you don't want someone to take
the time to make sure you heal, but also guess what? If you take too much time, someone's going to swoop in and take all your money. Okay, that's so helpful.
Take all of your hard work and be too late, because that's been my situation. I've been too afraid to reach out. I've been too afraid to communicate. And, I moved on to something else. And by the time I had built the courage to say, hey, I know I haven't talked to you and I was really scared, but I left and I'm doing this new thing. They're like, oh, I already heard of it and I already signed up with David. That's such a shitty feeling. Don't let all your hard work go to waste. So anyways, if anybody wants to get on a Zoom and have a wine night, I'm totally down.
You're telling us that it's just going to be a wine night and it's not going to be a secret, recruitment call? Eye roll of a lifetime.
I'm not here to push anything. I'm just here to talk. And I think that there's a level of unwiring the brain, unwiring the processes that have happened when your company goes under and you've lost everything. And I get it. I've been there.
So Young Living, yes, commissions went down, but it didn't go under. Then Modair went under recently, but you either left. I think you left. I don't think you were terminated. I think you left. And then you're at Make Wellness now. So when did you experience what people in Modair are experiencing? When? Oh my God, that'd be great. Yeah, I've set it up where you can upload any file size to the drive, each button, unlimited. So you shouldn't have an issue, and it goes straight to my Google Drive, and then I share it with the free anti-MLM folder.
So you're not alone.
Thank you.
And you have every right to feel everything that you're feeling, and just know that there's people that genuinely care and there's support out there if you need it. And if you just want to talk as a friend and maybe process some things, let me know. I'm not the end all be all. I don't know everything, but watch out.
But I am gonna make commission off of you joining my team.
I do know a lot, and some of the narratives.
Oh, child. Sorry.
That were pushed were not completely accurate.
Sorry.
And
No kids on stream.
Yeah. Do you have anything to say, Madison?
Be happy.
Be happy. And follow your heart.
Okay, let's not get corny.
Okay, let's not get corny. Bye, guys.
Her kid's cute.
Oh, hello.
Oh my god. Her kid said, let's not get corny. I'm putting my bets on Live Good, Make Wellness, and maybe Shackley and maybe Enagic. I think Enagic, interestingly enough, I follow some bigger leaders in Enagic and I download them. The Enagic's been a little bit quiet. I follow Water Barbie. She hasn't been doing anything. I know there's people doing stuff, so I'm curious to see. I think for sure Live Good is trending right now in a pretty big way, and I have to go watch. Apparently Live Good was either a sponsor or was having ads on Annie Elise's channel, and I have to go see what the heck's going on, because like I don't think she'd be cool with an MLM. But anyways, Live Good's been wild. Make Wellness is going hard for this, and I think Make Wellness has the best chance. I say this like I'm not rooting for them. I'm saying Justin Prince was the face of Modair. That's Modair's screw up when they terminated him, and they didn't pay him his $300,000 in commission. And then I think because he was starting to open up he was thinking about opening up his own. But they lost a bunch of people to Justin then, and then more and more and more people left. And I don't think Modair could keep up because the person that they put more weight on for their branding had left the company. So the person who basically had all the trust from the brand partners wasn't there anymore. So yeah, it's hard listening to her. Thank y'all for joining. Don't join an MLM. Realize like Hannah says, look at the source, remember the motive. This lady that we listened to last, she's going to make a commission if you sign up with her. Tony, gonna make a commission if you sign up with her. They're all saying, oh my God, laissez-faire, like chill, but they want you to come closer and sign up. And we saw that with some of the screenshots. I will throw the screenshots I downloaded into the free anti-MLM folder. So chat, if you want to read them, you're more than welcome to. Just don't touch the poop, please. That's all I ask. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for joining me in the live chat. I've said that twice. Remember that we don't drink the Kool-Aid here. We analyze the ingredients. Oh, no, in Australia. Got it. I'll have to look at that. Vanessa, you're so full of good information. Thank you. Thanks for licking the stream. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. I still don't have an outro, so doodles.